Listen up, guys. Here's the real talk. You're working way too hard in your relationships, and a lot of it is pointless. 80% of your relationship success comes from only 20% of your actions. The issue is most men are losing time on the wrong 80%, stuff that doesn't move the needle at all. But by the end of this video, you'll know precisely how to find that 20% that really works and how to zero in on that to change your love life forever. Sound good? Let's get started. Stephanie here, welcome to my channel. Part 1. What is the 80-20 rule in relationships? So let's begin with the basics. What is the 80-20 rule and why is it so powerful for relationships? It's an idea taken from economics called the Pareto principle. Simply put, it says that 80% of the outcomes you get in any part of life come from just 20% of the work you put in. Think about it. Doesn't matter if it's your job, your health routine, or your friendships, there's always a tiny part of your behavior that gives the biggest wins. Now, use this for relationships, because that's what we're tackling today. 80% of what makes your woman fall for you, stay interested, and feel fulfilled in the relationship stems from 20% of what you do. The trouble is that most men either don't recognize what that 20% is, or they're throwing all their focus into the other 80%, things that seem important but aren't actually moving that needle. And that's why it seems like you're giving all the effort but still feel like you're getting nowhere. I'll give you an example. Say you're trying to impress your woman you're dating, all right? You spend hours planning the perfect date, choosing the perfect spot, the best restaurant, and even worrying over what to wear. And sure, she'll probably like that effort, but what really stays with her might be something way simpler, right? Like the way you listened carefully when she spoke, or how you sincerely made her laugh. Those small, meaningful actions, that's your 20%. The rest is just noise. The truth is, most men confuse effort with impact. You think doing everything will win her over, but in truth, it's only the things that really matter to her that actually get noticed. Hear me, if you find your 20%, you'll not only save time and energy, but you'll also stand out in a way that most men don't, because most guys are out here trying to do it all, and it's draining for the men themselves and even for her. So why does this rule work so well? It's because women, like everyone else, value quality over quantity. She's not counting every grand gesture you make. She's noticing how you make her feel in the moments that matter. And the best part is, when you get it right, you'll feel more confident, less worried, more in control of your love life. No more guessing, no more overcompensating. Just clear focus on what really matters and what really works. That's why I'm here today, to teach you how to spot that powerful 20% and put it to work in your relationships. So if you're ready, let's do it. All right, now that you get the what of the 80-20 rule, let's get into the how. How do you figure out which 20% of your actions are actually creating 80% of the success in your relationship? This isn't a guessing game. It's about paying attention, being intentional, and yes, sometimes being totally honest with yourself. I'll break it down. First step, pay attention to her reactions. Okay, guys, look, you need to observe how she reacts to the things you do. Think about the times she's been truly happy, impressed, or deeply connected to you. These moments are not just random, they're clear signals telling you what she values most. For example, let's say you surprise her with a gift. Did she smile politely and say thank you? Or did she get excited when you remembered something small that she mentioned weeks ago and connected it to the gift? That's a clue. Women don't just value gestures, they value the thought behind it. If she's responding strongly to your attention to detail, believe me, it's part of the 20%.
Here's a trick. Start really watching how she responds, not just to what you say, but how you say it. When does she laugh? When does she lean closer? When does she go out of her way to compliment or thank you? Your job is to notice these patterns and to do more of what gets you those genuine, heartfelt reactions. Step 2, listen to her words and read between the lines. Guys, listen closely to the things she says, both the compliments and the complaints. Women don't always spell things out directly, but they do leave hints. For instance, if she says something like, "Oh, I love how you always make time for me, even when you're busy," it's a blazing sign pointing to your 20%. She values your presence and consistency. On the other hand, if she's constantly saying, "You don't really listen to me," or "You never take initiative," it's a clear sign that you're focusing on the wrong things. So don't take it personally, take it as an opening to adjust and improve. And let me say this, reading between the lines doesn't mean you have to guess or make assumptions, okay? If you're unsure, you can just ask her. Most women will appreciate a guy who cares enough to say, "Hey, what makes you feel most appreciated or loved?" Step 3. Focus on quality over quantity. Most guys get this wrong. They think the more they do, the better their chances of making her happy. But women don't keep score by quantity. They care about quality. It's not about texting her 20 times a day to show her you're interested. One thoughtful message that shows her you're paying attention to who she is will work. Step 4. Notice what makes her take initiative. Another way to find the 20% is to watch for what she starts herself. When does she text you first? When does she plan a date or surprise you with something thoughtful? These moments are clues about what she values most in your connection. For instance, if she's initiating more affection after you've spent really great quality time together, it's clear that being fully present and giving her your undivided attention is part of your 20%. Or if she starts opening up emotionally after you've shared something really vulnerable about yourself, that's another sign. You see, women reciprocate when they feel safe, appreciated, and connected, so take a hint. Step 5. Keep track of what works. Now, here's a practical tip. Start making mental notes of what actions consistently get you the best results. If every time you plan a creative date, she talks about it for weeks, that's part of your 20%. If she's most affectionate after deep, meaningful conversations, that's another piece. Think of your relationship like an experiment. The more you pay attention and track what works, the clearer your 20% will become. Over time, you'll see a pattern show up and you'll know exactly where to focus your energy. The key takeaway here is stop blindly doing what you think will impress her and start observing the things that actually make her feel valued, appreciated, and connected to you. Your 20% is unique to her, so don't rely on old ideas or advice that doesn't fit with who she is as a person. Pay attention, listen, and adjust. That's how you figure out the actions that truly matter. What do you think so far? Has this made you see your own relationships differently? Share your views in the comments below. I read them all. And make sure you watch all the way to the end of the video for the most valuable insights that can truly change your approach. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this with a friend who needs to hear it.
While every woman is different, there are some widespread things that usually are the 20% for most women, and it'll be unjust for me to talk about everything else here without mentioning them. So I'll give you a few of these points. 1. Consistency. It doesn't mean texting her 24/7, it means showing up for her when you say you will, being reliable and proving that she can count on you. 2. Attention to detail. Remember the little things, a favorite drink, a story she told you about her childhood, or the date of an important event. It shows her that she's more than just an afterthought. 3. Authenticity. Stop trying to impress her with a grand gesture or some fake kind of confidence. Women detect inauthenticity a mile away. Just be real. Show her the man you really are. 4. Emotional presence. This one is massive, guys. Being emotionally present means truly listening when she speaks, validating her feelings instead of dismissing them, and not being afraid to show your vulnerable side. This is where most guys fail. 5. Physical affection that matches her energy. Now, some women crave a lot of touch. Others prefer subtle gestures, like a hand on her lower back, etc. Match her energy and respond to her comfort levels. The other 80% of your actions, the things you think are helping, are probably doing more harm than good. These are habits that drain your energy, frustrate you, and quite frankly, turn her off. Cutting them out isn't just about efficiency, it's about freeing yourself from unnecessary stress so you can focus on what actually matters. So guys, using the 80-20 principle means you transform the way you think about relationships altogether. When you embrace the 80-20 mindset, you'll not only see better results with women, but you'll also feel more confident, less stressed, and more in control of your love life. You'll quickly realize that if you're constantly pouring all of yourself into a relationship while getting very little back in return, it's a sign you're probably stuck in the wrong 80.
keep things simple and watch how much easier and more fulfilling your relationship will become. The 80-20 mindset also means letting go of the things and people that aren't serving you. If you're pouring your energy into someone who isn't reciprocating or into actions that aren't really bringing results, it's honestly time to stop. Respect yourself enough to walk away from situations that drain you. When you let go of the wrong things, you actually create space for the right things to find you. And when you focus on the 20% that truly matters, you'll naturally attract people and experiences that align with your energy and values. The 80-20 mindset isn't just a rule, it's a way of living that puts you in control of your relationships and your happiness. So ask yourself, what's one thing you can start doing today that's part of your 20%? And what's one thing you can let go of that's been holding you back? What's your view on this? Did any of these universal points hit home for you? I want to hear your opinions and personal stories in the comments. Share them below. If you found this helpful, make sure you've watched the entire video for all the crucial insights. Thanks for watching, guys. If this video opened your eyes, let me know in the comments as well. And hey, what's that one thing you've done in the past that got an amazing reaction from a woman? Maybe write it in the comments to help other guys who are totally lost. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, you'll be getting more no BS advice right here on the channel from me. My name is Stephanie. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next one. Cheers!